Bronx DA Darcel Clark announced the indictment of 20 alleged gang members who terrorized residents in West Farms for over 4 years, whether it was kids on a playground or a family standing on a street corner.
Video.
This is sickening to watch. Welcome back to Crazy and Insane TV, everyone, and in today's video we do have another crazy and insane video to share with y'all. Look at your screen. You see what I'm looking at? It's kids right there with their parents, and we have a shooter fully dressed up in black, masked up with a weapon, firing at their enemy. This is crazy and insane, and it should never ever have to be like this in the middle of the day. Kids standing right there and you don't have a care in the world. Oh my Lord. But you know what? We not gonna waste no more time. Make sure y'all like this video, share this video so the whole world could get to see it. Now let's dive right in.
20 alleged gang members now off the streets of the Bronx, all of them accused of terrorizing the West Farms neighborhood. Suspects connected to one murder and more than a dozen shootings. More gun insanity that investigators say put innocent people in the line of fire. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Brooklyn live in Mott Haven with the story. Newt?
Right, Bill, Mott Haven, one of 3 neighborhoods here in the Bronx where police patrols have been stepped up in recent weeks. West Farms, as you mentioned, is another one. Places where innocent bystanders have been at risk. There are neighborhoods in the Bronx where shootings are on the rise. Mott Haven, Fordham, and West Farms, where gunfire sends bystanders diving for cover in the middle of the afternoon.
They allegedly threatened the lives of school children, shoppers, along with anyone who walked down the street in daytime.
Bronx DA Darcel Clark announced the indictment of 20 alleged gang members who terrorized residents in West Farms for over 4 years, whether it was kids on a playground or a family standing on a street corner.
Video footage shows the gunmen shooting over the family, their faces filled with fear, and one child clinging to an...
Yo, you see this? Yo, the parents were so shocked. They just stood there and looked like, oh my God, mother and father. And the kid like, yo, this is crazy. And you see it, yo? Yo, these shooters is so goddamn brave to do such a thing with kids and parents standing right there, yo. They need to find these fools and give them the max. They don't deserve to be on the streets.
An adult for protection.
There were riders waiting to catch a bus, or even young men waiting for a haircut, when one gang member fires at the man in the barber chair. The intended target calmly picks up his own gun and returns fire, sending people into a panic on the street.
These defendants allegedly shot at rival gangs without any regard for the innocent bystanders caught in between them in the line of fire.
Facts.
In one incident, they shot a man in the head and killed him.
The suspects are alleged to be members of 800 YGZ, a notorious street gang in West Farms.
Yo, you see how dude pulled up on the bus? It seemed like it was like a little semi-park right there, right? And dude, yo, let's see that again. You see this, yo? Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Middle of the day. Middle of the day. And look at my man right here dressed in fully black. Who you shooting at, bruh? It's a bus right there. Seems like people probably getting off the bus. My man aimed his gun towards the bus and busting shots. He does not care who he shoot. This is crazy and insane, yo. Ain't no way we could afford to have these loose cannon running around on our streets where they don't even care about your kids, your wife, your mother, your grandparents, your grandkids. Nobody they don't care about. I'm wondering if they care about their own folks. Yo, this is crazy and insane, my good people.
Suspects are alleged to be members of 800 YGZ, a notorious street gang in West Farms. 5 of their 9 handguns were linked to 24 other shootings in the Bronx and Upper Manhattan. NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch says most have been arrested before for serious crimes.
14 times for gun possession. They've been arrested for robbery on 34 separate occasions. And 8 of the 20 indicted individuals have fired a gun at least 3 times. This is what recidivism looks like in real life.
And
Yo, 14 times for gun possession? 14 times for gun possession? That's nuts. 14? There is no way that individual is supposed to be on the streets. It's obvious that he always gonna have a gun on him. If you get arrested 14 times for a gun possession, what is this dude still doing on the streets? Make it make sense for me, please.
half of the suspects are teenagers.
These young people are getting younger and younger. One of the individuals involved in the homicide was 15 years old.
Under state law, most teenage offenders go to family court and never go to prison, which explains, of course, many of those prior arrests. Prosecutors tell
You hear that? Most of these fools don't even go to prison. Because they teens, they go to what, family court? And next thing you know, they back on the streets doing terrible, terrifying crimes. 14 times dude got arrested with a gun and still on the streets running around doing more crime. This is ridiculous.
Me at West Farms, where gunfire sends bystanders diving for cover in the middle of the afternoon.
Yo, you see that, my good people? You see that? People out there walking around, going about their business, going to school, going to work, go do their little hustle. And you got these fools out there busting shots at people, don't care about nobody. This is insane, yo. There is no way in hell we can afford to have these kids running around. Look at this. Look, this is a school area, school zone. This is a bit, look at kids standing right there, yo. And these fools do not care where they busting their shots at. These fools are dangerous. I'm surprised they not responsible for a lot more killing. Unless the police probably don't even know that these fools probably responsible for at least 10 or 20 deaths. There is no way you could have these fools carelessly running around on the streets like this, my good folks. Look at this picture right here. Adults, parents, kids standing right there. And these fools just pops up out of nowhere and decide they just go have a shootout in front of everyone. This is nuts, my good people. Nuts. This is crazy and insane. Even the bus, the barber shop. Yo, it's crazy. You're not safe nowhere with these loose cannon teens running around in your own business. It's crazy and insane. I don't even know what more to say but to find these fools and get them up off the streets. They do not belong with innocent people roaming these streets. These folks are animals, yo. Look, animals that don't care about nobody, not even their own. They don't care about their own brothers, sisters, parents, nobody. They don't even know who walking by when they busting their shots. This is crazy and insane, my good people. And nobody, no neighborhood deserves to be going through chaos situation like this with these loose cannons out there running around causing havoc in the neighborhood. Get them up off the street so these kids could grow up peacefully and do not have to witness these type of activities. It's crazy and insane. Make sure y'all be safe out there. Peace and love, and we are out of here.